let's talk about that feeling. You know the one. That little sting you get every single month when the bills for your software start rolling in. Design tools, marketing software, project managers. It feels like a never-ending list of payments draining your account. Seriously, take a second and do the math. Just a rough guess. It adds up, right? A lot faster than you'd think. But what if there was a way to just stop? What if you could break out of that rental cycle and actually own your most important tools? And this right here, this visual, tells the whole story. That giant bar, that's what you're paying to just rent one tool for a single year. And that tiny little bar next to it, well, that could be the cost to own it forever. The difference isn't just big, it's a total game changer for your budget. No, this isn't some kind of fantasy. This is real. Today, we are cracking open the treasure chest that smart entrepreneurs and creators are using all the time to slash their software costs and get a serious leg up on the competition. Let's take a look inside. So, what is this big secret? How does this even work? Well, it all comes down to a single marketplace that has totally flipped the script on how small businesses get their software. The secret is a platform called AppSumo. Honestly, the easiest way to get your head around it is to think of it like an Amazon, but it's only for software deals. Its whole reason for being is to connect entrepreneurs with the tools they need, but without those painful monthly subscription fees. And the amount of stuff on here is just staggering. You could literally build your entire business toolkit from the ground up. We're talking SEO and social media, project managers, graphic design, video editors. You can even find online courses to level up your skills. It's like a one-stop shop for growth. Okay, so this brings up a pretty obvious question, right? Why on earth would a software company give up that sweet, sweet recurring revenue for just a one-time payment? At first, it doesn't seem to make much sense. But when you dig in, you see it's actually a brilliant win-win situation. See, this is way more than just a sale. It's a strategic launch. While you get to own the software for a crazy low price, the startup gets things that are arguably more valuable than cash. They get a huge wave of early users, tons of feedback to find bugs and improve, an instant army of people spreading the word, and a quick injection of capital to keep building. Now, I've got to warn you, the temptation to just buy all the things is real. But being a smart buyer is way more important than being a frequent one. So let's walk through a super simple playbook to make sure you only pick up the true winners. This whole playbook is about being intentional, not impulsive. Yeah, you start by exploring, but then you got to do your homework. Dive deep into what the community is saying in the reviews. You have to understand exactly what the deal includes. And this is the most important part. Remember, you have a huge safety net to test everything out yourself. If you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this. The sales page tells you the promise, but the review section, that tells you the reality. This is where people ask the hard questions, and you see the founders responding directly. It's an absolute goldmine for figuring out if a tool is right for you. And this number? 60. This is what makes it all possible. 60 days. That is 2 full months to actually use the tool in your day-to-day work. If it's not what you hoped for, if it doesn't solve your problem, you get a full refund. No hoops to jump through. This safety net is what lets you take a chance on new, exciting tools without the risk. All right, let's be real for a second. This model isn't perfect. We are often talking about brand new, early-stage products here. So it is super important to go in with your eyes wide open, knowing both the good and the potentially risky side of things. So the promise is obvious, right? You save a ton of money, you find cool new tools, and that 60-day guarantee has your back. But the pitfalls are just as real. You're basically betting on a startup. And let's be honest, some startups fail. The products can be a little buggy at first, and you've got to read the fine print to see if your deal includes all the big future updates. But maybe the biggest risk of all isn't actually to your wallet, it's to your focus. It's a trap called shiny object syndrome, that urge to just collect tools you might use someday, all because the deal seems too good to pass up. The smartest buyers aren't collectors, they're problem solvers. Only buy what you actually need right now. So when you put it all on the scale, you weigh the incredible upside against those very real risks. Where do we land? What's the final verdict here? So, is it worth it? For anyone trying to build a business or a brand online, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. It's an amazing resource that can really level the playing field. But it is not a magic wand. The key isn't just to shop, it's to be a smart shopper, to use that playbook we talked about. So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Just think about your own work, your own business. What's the one subscription that you pay for month after month that you just wish you could buy once and have it forever? I really want you to let me know in the comments, what's that one tool you're wishing for? Or maybe, what's the best lifetime deal you've ever snagged? Let's get a good conversation going down there. And hey, if you found this explainer helpful, do us a huge favor. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And if you know somebody who's still drowning in monthly software bills, share this with them. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.